Economic Impacts of Marijuana Legalization on SSDI Claims in Florida. As the cannabis industry flourishes in states that have legalized its use, many stakeholders are keenly observing the ripple effects on various economic sectors. Florida, with its decision to legalize medical marijuana, is no exception. An intriguing inquiry that arises from this is, how does the legalization of marijuana influence the realm of Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, claims in the Sunshine State? Marijuana legalization, a brief overview. Florida's journey with cannabis legalization began earnestly in 2016 when voters approved the Florida Medical Marijuana Legalization Initiative, also known as Amendment 2. This set the stage for a regulated medical marijuana market, allowing patients with qualifying conditions to access cannabis as a form of treatment. Potential economic impacts on SSDI claims. Increased applications due to direct marijuana-related incidents. One of the concerns voiced by skeptics is an increase in SSDI claims stemming from direct marijuana-related incidents or health complications. While studies are still ongoing, early indications suggest that while there might be an uptick in incidents, like accidents under the influence, it hasn't translated to a significant rise in SSDI claims. Indirect economic benefits and SSDI legalization often leads to economic upswings in terms of job creation and state revenue. An improved economy typically reduces SSDI claims since there are more employment opportunities available. Florida's booming cannabis industry might, therefore, indirectly reduce the strain on SSDI resources. Changes in medical diagnosis and reporting. As medical marijuana becomes an accepted form of treatment in Florida, there might be shifts in how certain conditions are diagnosed and reported. For instance, a patient using cannabis to manage chronic pain might be assessed differently from someone using opioids. This could influence SSDI claim outcomes, although comprehensive studies are required to quantify this effect. Decrease in opioid use and related SSDI claims. There's mounting evidence suggesting that states with legal medical marijuana witness a decline in opioid prescriptions and opioid-related deaths. If individuals switch from opioids to marijuana for pain management, this might lead to fewer SSDI claims associated with opiate-induced impairments or complications. Balancing the scales. While it's tempting to jump to conclusions, it's paramount to remember that the economic impacts of marijuana legalization on SSDI claims are multifaceted. We must consider a confluence of factors, from the direct consequences of increased marijuana use to indirect effects like shifts in the job market and changes in medical practices.
Looking ahead, a future in flux. With the cannabis industry still in its nascent stages in Florida, and SSDI being influenced by a plethora of variables, definitive conclusions remain on the horizon. However, early observations suggest that the fears of a substantial increase in SSDI claims post-legalization might be unfounded. At Avard Law Offices, we remain committed to closely monitoring this intersection, ensuring that Floridians are not only well-informed but also aptly represented, irrespective of the evolving legal and economic landscape. As champions for your rights, trust us to navigate the complexities and nuances of SSDI claims in a post-marijuana legalization era.